What's up, guys? This is Rant Roller back at you with another video. This time I want to give you a little bit more roller. I've ranted in a couple of my last videos, argued with people in the comments section, and I want to go in a different direction. Like I said, I originally started this channel to do motorcycle and bicycle content, and I'm going to be going in that direction as we go along more and more. I will still have the regular sports and some social commentary, but it's going to be more and more motorcycles and bikes. So this is for my motorcycle community. What we have here is a starting line of a motorcycle bagger race. Okay, for those who don't know or not into bikes, bagger bikes have big fairings on them, meaning big windscreens on the front. They're built for comfort and for cruising and going cross country or going on long trips. They have saddlebags on the back standard, and this is why they're called baggers. They're usually V-twin engines, okay, not screaming four cylinders, inline fours and the such. And yeah, I just came across this on YouTube, and I thought this was very interesting. To those that are not into the motorcycle world, this is the equivalent of minivans racing, okay? This is what this is the equivalent of. All right, so check it out.
Welcome everybody watching on Moto America Live Plus. It is time. That time of the year we've been waiting for. The Drag Specialties King of the Baggers. An 8-lap feature ready to take center stage here at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca.
This is incredible. I never thought I would see this in my life. Guys wheeling baggers, bending corners. Unbelievable. And why this is so incredible is because baggers have wide foot pegs, or what's called floorboards, usually on them. So to drag them around turns, you would scrape the floorboards would touch down first and stop the motorcycle from leaning completely over. So this is why this baffles me that this is even a thing. But it's entertaining, and let's check it out together.
A conception that how this came about, and literally as these guys took out on their sighting lap, it sounded like something I'd never heard before here at Laguna Seca.
Well, traditionally you hear those noise only in Daytona or Sturgis or Play.
Let's get to the start of the race.
Here, if you will, they come together. They're keeping everybody going all day long, and they develop these bikes for this one-off event.
Okay, here it looks like they're taking a warm-up lap. They're not really racing right now.
Getting warmed up all weekend long. Every time they hit the track.
This is incredible to those that are into motorcycles. This is amazing. Giving some love to the 40-year-olds and 60-year-olds that ride baggers. Now they actually have a racing series for them to get behind.
Instead of the Suzuki's, Kawasaki's, Hondas, Yamahas, Ducatis, and Tyler O'Hara has been the cream of the crop. But look at the talent that we have in our field. I mean, these are some talented riders, World Superbike riders, Moto America riders. I mean, these are fast guys. 13 of them hit the track, and I know Michael Barnes is going to have to start last. We really haven't seen any laps out of him.
Wow, you got World Superbike riders doing this.
Travis Wyman's out here. He won the Superstock race.
This is legit. If you got Superbike guys doing this. Here's the start, folks.
One of the biggest get-offs yesterday, as he had a starting line loop out, and there's one of the most iconic views that have ever been seen.
Let's look and listen to the start.
And here we go. Who's going to grab that hole shot and coming up the...
Ben Bobstrom's with a
wow.
shuffle down outside.
Looks like Frankie Garcia on the rolling sands.
Once again, for those that are not into motorcycles, this might just seem like another race. But if you're into motorcycles, this is really an oddity. Especially if you're into motorcycle racing. I thought I seen it all when I seen Honda Groms racing each other on the track. But this beats that.
It's tough to put 2 to 3 bikes into that turn.
Well, let me give you a quick rundown of who we have out there. The number 14 is Frankie Garcia on the rolling sand.
It's called the King of Baggers series, Moto America. If you guys want to look it up on YouTube yourself. Because, of course, I'm not going to show the entire race here.
Corey West on the Sly Fox Road Glide. Travis Wyman, folks, on a turbocharged Road Glide from Trask. The battle starts to heat up. It looks like we have the 79.
These baggers were made popular by Harley Davidson and the Japanese other motorcycle manufacturers started producing baggers themselves, usually for guys in their 40s and 50s and 60s that didn't want to race around on little, small, fast bikes anymore. They wanted something they could carry their wife or their girlfriend and potentially go cross country or even take a short weekend trip. They wanted a more relaxed bike. So I find it really funny that they're racing these now professionally.
It turned into a competition pretty quick, and you know how it is. I mean, when
Especially since, for those of you who are into motorcycles heavy and into racing, they've pretty much eliminated the 600cc class for race bikes.
What cost him yesterday was the start. He tried doing a practice start when he left up pit lane and looped that bike out. I don't know how that happened. It is a slight uphill, but how you loop out.
Excuse me, guys. I have to talk and interrupt the race dialogue, just so I don't get a strike on this video.
Let me give you the rest of the rundown because the 50 of Josh Herron out there, performance machine.
But this is really interesting.
Eric Stahl on a bike they call the Mullet from Alloy Art number 99. Michael Woolaway built the bike. He's riding the bike. He's one of the older riders in the group. He's on the Saddleman Road Glide.
And it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, at least these guys won't be so worn out. I mean, they're sitting upright. They're on comfortable bikes on a racetrack with no bumps at all. So they'll be pretty fresh after this race. Although these bikes in stock form tend to weigh over 800 pounds. I'm interested to see how much weight they shaved off of these bikes for a race. And then how that will translate into the street as they produce newer, lighter baggers that are race ready.
Frankie hasn't been doing the road races the last couple of years. He started out, and now he's been doing the hooligans for the last couple of years. So no, I don't think they've raced with each other before.
But both guys know what they're doing in the racing sense, and maybe just not with this equipment. And now we're getting to see. Look how tight they
Those
are.
V-twins do sound good, though.
Cutting through the wind, and we talk about drafting in Indianapolis and other places, and Atlanta that we've been on. Here, coming down that front straightaway, I mean, it's going to be like pulling behind a semi-trailer if you're Frankie Garcia and you have Hayden Gillum just in front of you.
Yesterday, I told y'all that I thought Tyler O'Hara would do a 35. He's
Wow, I wonder how much aftermarket parts these bikes have on them to get them to go around a track like this. How much work the racing teams had to do to shave weight, because they still have to wear the saddlebags.
Trying to climb up, but Travis Wyman looks like he's telling the boys on the pit.
Are they dragging these?
He's got that turbo hooked up. He's not.
They're almost dragging these on these bikes, man.
125, 126. So big mile per hour out of these machines as they come through Laguna Seca.
And once again, this is for the motorcycle enthusiasts. They would know what I'm talking about. How funny it is to drag a knee on a bagger.
Higher temperature. I mean, I think he could be safe, but still, a lot of questions to be asked because we really haven't seen.
But anyway, you guys get the point. It's a quick hitter video, man. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, man, if this video gets any views at all. Because this is like a little niche segment of motorcycling, but an interesting one. All right, let me know in the comments if you're interested in racing a bagger, or you would ever take your bagger racing if you have one in the garage. All right. Till next time, Rant Roller out.
These guys are